and then I tried to show my dad a little snippet of what I made. He was like, hey, Chief, go and study there. Elaine and I actually went to the same high school.
What?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's like that.
And then Gator called me and he was like, hey, Chief, I think like Gator, AKA might be on the song, but don't tell anyone.
What's up, doggy? You nice?
Yeah, you?
Welcome to the show, man.
Sure.
Been trying to get you on here. You're hot now. You don't answer your phone. You're hot now.
Nah, I do.
After 1 million streams.
Nah, I've just been busy.
Yeah, what's happening, bro? How you doing?
Nah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome, bro. For everyone who doesn't know you, who is Clxrity?
I mean, I'm a 19-year-old producer from Centurion. I currently go to the Academy of Sound Engineering, and I make EDM, or used to make EDM, hip-hop and R&B at the moment.
At the moment?
Yeah.
That's a wide range, bro.
Yeah, I have to.
It means you listen to a lot of stuff that's like wild.
Yeah, but normally I listen to EDM quite a bit.
What is it about EDM?
I don't know, bro. Like, cause I started listening to EDM back in grade 8.
Yeah.
Because like the school that I went to, like they really loved playing EDM on the Fridays. So like I really started shazamming I started shazamming the songs and all that stuff. And from there, like I just fell in love with EDM.
Yeah.
And then in grade 9, when I moved to my other school, that's when I started producing music and EDM specifically.
Right. So, when was that moment where you're like, you know what, I'm trying to produce. This is what I want to do.
There was a day where I was writing exams, grade 8 exams, and my dad called me to his room.
Yeah.
Right, and he wanted to show me a CNN documentary.
Yeah.
And it was about like EDM and like Martin Garrix and all.
Oh, because he knew you enjoy.
Yeah. So like it was Martin Garrix, David Guetta. They were all busy performing at Tomorrowland. Right. And after that, it got into a closer. Like an up close and personal thing with Martin Garrix, and it was showing the type of production software he uses and all that stuff. And I'm like,
which one now?
I didn't know that you could make music on your computer.
Oh.
So now then after that, I downloaded FL Studio, like I think a week later.
Yeah.
You see. So then after that, played a little bit with it, and then I tried to show my dad a little snippet of what I made. He was like, hey, Chief, go and study there. And
what?
It's
tough. It's like that.
Yeah, but
so now has he heard your music since, like the growth?
Oh no, definitely. Like back in high school, like I kind of had to show them like I can actually do this music thing.
Yeah.
But now that like Lost Tales happened and the Elaine EP happened, they were like, oh okay, like he's serious.
Why are you killing my content, bro? Yeah? You're giving me questions. You're giving me content before I asked about it. Now, what must I do? What must I do with the interview now? This guy. Anyway, so Sharp, you get to ASE. How's that experience? I mean, because from a lot of people who are self-taught, coming to a structure where like they teach you a different way of doing things. How has that affected the way you make music? Like what you learn from ASE?
I feel like, from what I've learned so far, like ASE has benefited me.
Yeah. Especially
in recording vocals, because now what I do is I know how to use a compressor a little bit more.
Yeah.
Also EQ, like with the notching and the cutting out certain frequencies and all that stuff. And I wouldn't have known that if it weren't for ASE.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
So now, you're a producer. Hey, you're young as shit, no? Yes, now that I think about it. Anyway, so you're producing and you end up at a point where you are working on a song and AKA is on it.
Yeah.
What's going through your head? What's the story?
With that story specifically, I was at my grandmother's house last year, March. And then Gator called me and he was like, hey, Chief, I think like AKA might be on the song, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, don't worry, I'll be quiet.
And then you told everyone?
No, I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want it to be a thing of now I tell everyone and then it doesn't happen.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, so from there, like I just told my grandmother. I didn't tell my parents because they were gonna say I must focus on
school and
So yeah, it was exciting, like really exciting.
So the level up from just you on your laptop to working with people like AKA, what has that done for your career?
I mean, it kind of how can I put it? Like before that song, like a lot of my beats were more EDM orientated, like my hip hop beats. Like it would have like happy melodies and all this stuff. Not that it's like that's wrong, but like you could hear the EDM influence. So then after Lost Hills dropped, it kind of like showed Kuri I can actually make like hip hop beats.
Oh yeah,
like that hard hitting stuff as well.
Yeah, you were distorting there. Everything's just banging.
But it was crazy.
Yeah. So now you move from the Lost Hills. That was a great song. Did what it had to do. Now you link up with Elaine.
Yeah.
Where do you link up with Elaine now?
Elaine and I actually went to the same high school.
What?
Yeah. So we both went to Crawford.
Yeah.
Pretoria. And last year June she came to my house and she told me that she wants to like start singing and all that. But before that session I sent her the Slip Away beat. Yeah, I sent her the Slip Away beat, and from there she recorded she wrote a little something before she came to studio, and then from there, like we kind of made the song. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. But then because of Matric, I kind of had to like stop making music completely, and from there, like she kind of went to another producer at the time, so that she could finish the song, do other things and all that. And then when I finished Matric, we then linked up again in February. Yeah, and then the rest is history, I guess.
You can't just say the rest is history, bro. There are people here that are like binging that whole project. You just say the rest is history.
I mean, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, yeah.
Yo, this guy. 1 million streams and you're like, whatever. I feel like you're not very...
Whatever.
You're not...
Not necessarily.
Okay, not whatever, but you're not very shook or like hyped over stuff that you like handle or like you achieve. You're just like, okay, this is great, well done, and then move forward.
I mean, for now, I think that's the way I go about things. Like for now, because it's big, right? Yeah. Like when started going onto the charts and everything, like it was really exciting. Yeah. Like I was telling my parents and all that, they were telling me.
Oh yeah.
Like, so it was like, okay, like things are starting to move and all that. But then it was also a thing of like, now I need to work harder.
True.
Because now I've made a name for myself in a sense. So now I need to make sure that it just keeps getting bigger. Yeah. Yeah. So after that, maybe like the first 3 days that it came out, I was like, okay, this is great, but let me
get back. Let me get back in the music. So how do you end up switching from the hard hitting gator stuff to now the slower, more mellow,
I won't lie, at first it was hard.
Yeah.
Because like the first songs that I made with Elaine, like they were really fast, like 140 BPM fast. Yeah. Because I was used to that, like
the tempo.
Hip hop. So then I could see Kuri, she wasn't really going onto the beats that like, wow, if that makes sense. Like it sounded like it needed to be slower. So what I did is I took time and I watched YouTube tutorials on how to make R&B chords, all these different types of things. Yeah, and also started listening to more R&B so that before I start making like my own style of R&B, if I can that, at least I know the foundation so that I can then do my own thing.
On top of that.
Yeah, you see. So then from there she started coming to studio again to record, and then I'd play these new beats and she's like, yo, hey, this is great. Yeah, and then, but would never record on those beats. I'd rather start from scratch. So I'll start from scratch with the beat, and then while she's busy, while I'm making the beat, she'd be writing. Yeah. And then from there, I just export a little rough version, and then we start recording. And yeah.
What I get from you is like, when you put your mind to doing something, you actually like, you know what, I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna get this thing right. So where's that whole mentality coming from?
I feel like it kind of comes from my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that man works hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, like, my passion, like, I just love music too much. And like, I listen to it all the time, you know, when I'm showering, when I'm asleep, like, everywhere.
You just have to.
And at first, I used to be lazy, I wouldn't even lie, you know, but now that I have all this time to make music, plus I go to ASC, it's like, okay, yeah, this is, yeah. We couldn't collaborate on anything because he lived far.
How was making sure you're getting what's yours? Because right now there's a big conversation around producers not earning what they're supposed to, you see.